This is Crypto Basics by Kryptonites. Kryptonites is a team of young crypto enthusiasts who envision bridging the crypto divide so that everyone may be a part of this big change. Crypto Basics is a podcast series with the founder of Kryptonites, Dr. Kanth, who is also a crypto guru, and I am Divya Swami, your host.
Hey Divya, what's your next question?
So my question is, what are white papers?
What are white papers? Let me just share my screen and show you what white papers are. All right, let me share my Google Chrome. All right, and let me open up and let me type Bitcoin white paper, right? So Bitcoin.org, when Satoshi Nakamoto first released Bitcoin, he released it along with a white paper called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Satoshi Nakamoto, abstract, purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to send directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. See that? So, and then it had an introduction, transactions, what are transactions, timestamp, proof of work, network, incentive, reclaiming disk space, simplified payment verification, combining the splitting value, privacy, calculations.
And this is the original paper Nakamoto wrote, is it?
Yeah, exactly. And then conclusion, right? So, and then some references. So this was a little bit more on the pedantic scholastic side, but it became kind of a convention. So every ICO started writing the white papers also, right? So I usually go to CoinMarketCap and click on the latest. Let me just, okay, there's something called bits trade. So let me just click on that. And I think it's taking a little bit of time to, okay, there it is. And stake, invest, trade, learn more cryptocurrency. Let me see if there's a white paper at all. Okay, bad idea. Let me look at something else. Let me go to CoinMarketCap again.
So white papers are research articles written by programmers of a particular cryptocurrency. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so think of it like, okay, let me click on Barbo. Okay, so this is typically how an ICO website looks, right? Purchase tokens. This is a cannabis related one, right? So, and then there it is. So that's where I click on, and obviously I want English. So now let's get an idea of, so this is how it looks, right? You can see already between 2009 and now, colors, you see the first difference is it's more marketing, right? White paper version 1.5. That means it's constantly updated as people, so as you'll see that the versions of the white papers will keep changing, because from the beginning of the token sale to the end, they're learning about the community, their needs, their understanding, etc. Global cannabis blockchain. And then here, so here is how the content looks, right? Founders letter, key definitions, abstract, platform, ecosystem, project background, mission, unique model, use case, Wordbo business model, token sale, token description, token diagram, transparency, how to get tokens. So a lot of the, first you want to understand what is this project all about. Before you invest, these are the things you want to understand, right? There's usually a video on the home page that's like 1 or 2 minutes. Think of white paper as digging into more details, right? There's also a pitch deck, which is slides. But slides are usually to be accompanied by a speaker who's explaining the slides. So usually the content-rich piece wherein you can read everything and understand all the elements of an ICO tends to be a white paper. So think of white paper as a business plan, if you will, right?
So every ICO would then have a white paper.
Every ICO more or less has to have a white paper. There might be 1 or 2 exceptions here and there, but I have never seen an ICO without a white paper. So I'm looking at project background, what is uniqueness about this, what is the value proposition, usually in that uniqueness, But I'm also interested in use case because that's usually, so that's where we will go right now is 13. So I like to go to see, okay, that is, let's scroll down, 9, 10, 11, okay, there it is. Use case. Use case means how do you use it? Why is Budbo needed? Budbo is the first platform for the global cannabis industry built on blockchain technology and smart contracts. Okay, we combine retailers, labs, manufacturers, cultivators into an open, honest, and oh, this looks like an entire supply chain, right? You're providing transparency. Core functionalities provide a distributed ledger to cannabis industry, providing a true industry backbone of storage, APIs, ancillary service. So it looks like they are putting the entire supply chain of medical cannabis, right, on a website, on a blockchain. From a technology perspective, rapidly evolving marijuana, unique opportunity, legalized sales of cannabis on a mass scale, the fast-growing sector of economy, challenges that have not been legalized sale, cannabis-related business. Yeah, legal protection, customer outreach, supply chain management. Okay, so that's, so I almost understand that immediately. So usually I go to that use case, and then I want to understand, okay, what is I might go a little bit into blockchain. A business model, usually that's very interesting and important if you're going to invest. What is the business itself? How is money made? And then you will get into, okay, how are tokens designed? So the token is going to be some kind of a utility to say that, hey, I have sent this cannabis shipment to this place. I'm an authorized sender. Is he an authorized receiver? And once he receives it, certain tokens have to be sent back to me as payments or something, some tokens that can be converted to cash later. So, and then presumably this whole ecosystem might start off with a few cannabis suppliers, but when it goes global and everybody else is on it, the limited number of tokens will have increased demand, therefore price will increase. So I can already see how this whole, I won't dig into that in its entirety, but that's really what, maybe in a future session, I can even help break down on how to write a white paper. But I think this one, the question was just, what is a white paper? So now I've shown you the original one and how it evolved into more colorful, more marketing, more business-like, more to fundraise, because Bitcoin didn't give a rip about fundraising. He was more interested in technology and creating a huge breakthrough out there. But today, white papers are meant to sell millions and millions and millions of dollars of tokens so that they can raise money to run the company. Okay, so some of the intentions have changed, and I told you the general structure. So it gives you an idea of what the project is and gives some examples, some use cases, and the value proposition, and who will benefit from it, why is it unique, and then how was the token designed as a utility, and then the token structure, it's how many are there, how many will sell, how many are reserved, and how can you buy them, where can you buy them. That's your white paper.
Thank
Any
you, Dr.
questions?
Kanth.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was very clear.
One.
Thank you for listening. If you like our podcasts, please do subscribe to us, like us, and share us. If you have any comments, leave them below in the comment section. And don't forget to rate us on the different portals that we host ourselves. It would help us grow and bring new content to you.
Awesome. Thank you, listeners. Like she said, rate us, ask us questions, and share us. Thank you very much.